What? Hat Picks! Too loud. Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of Steve's Hat Picks, where we take a look at the best from around the NHL over the past week. Do you like milestones? Because we got them! I think we can do this rapid fire. Cale Makar becomes the fastest ever defenseman to 200 points, beating a record held by Bobby Orr.
As it far side, right at the hashes, Arturi elected it to Rantanen behind the net. Makar with the shot, he scores! The one-timer, and there it is! A power play goal by Cale Makar, his 200th career point. Superstar.
Well, folks, enjoy history right in front of your own television.
John Tavares scoring his 400th career NHL goal.
Goes after that milestone. Already bent. Here's Tavares. Loads up, fires, he scores, and there it is. Goal number 400 for the Leafs captain, John Tavares. And Toronto's up 1-0.
Underratedly, Alex Goligoski scores an OT winner in his 1,000th career NHL game.
Goudreau goes across to Steele. Sam Steele, the goal scorer for Minnesota. Back, they score! Alex Goligoski on his 1,000th game celebration night wins it for the Wild.
We'll watch the Goose. He gets loose up the ice. He sees Steele on a break, and he turns it on. Beats Aho to the net, and Steele just pulls up and waits. Then Goligoski.
And also playing in his 1,000th game this week, Evgeny Malkin. I'm not going to show you a particularly amazing Evgeny Malkin clip from the game. It's just, take a look at the pregame warm-up. Okay, you know what's a hat pick? Going out there, doing that on the road, and winning. You know what's a dang it? Letting a team essentially horse around during warm-ups on your home ice and then losing. But all those milestones, such a range, longevity in the league, and a brand new up-and-coming generational talent. All of that, oh, that's a big old bunch of hat picks. But the best one, Patrice Bergeron, point number 1,000, and he's joined by all the boys.
Wide, layman is DeBrusque, his shot pulled down by Marchand, waits, shoots, scores! Brad Marchand with a fourth Boston net and an assist going to Patrice Bergeron for career point number 1,000.
Yeah, that's why they've cleared the benches. All the Boston Bruins right away over the boards. Congratulations, that's quite a milestone for Patrice Bergeron.
Dude, the Boston Bruins have lost 2 games this season. 2. In the front office, they're having a pretty tough season. Not a very good season. On the ice, immaculate. Patrice Bergeron, in his existence, is a hat pick. Next, we have a non-milestone hat pick, finally. Thomas Tatar, who I recently learned has the nickname Tuna, you see, because Tatar, tartar sauce if you're Mr. Burns. He calmly and quietly hands the puck, literally hands the puck, to himself.
So good netting defensively. He scored plenty.
Tatar snaps one, gets it to a rebound, and scores! My goodness! Tomas Tatar! That's an absolute dandy!
Are you kidding me? He's right.
Nugent Hopkins, but the speedy New Jersey Devils once again. It's Mercer that drives through, and that first shot by Tatar isn't handled. It kind of pops back into the air, and that's exactly what he does. He bats it out of the air into the net.
Oh, hockey, you're a ridiculous sport. If he handed the puck to his teammate, it would have been called something. It would have been called maybe a penalty, definitely not a goal. When you hand the puck to yourself, it's more than okay. That's a hat pick. For our next hat pick, can you guess what the St. Louis Blues are? I don't think the St. Louis Blues know what the St. Louis Blues are. At the time I am shooting this video, the St. Louis Blues followed up an 8-game losing streak with a 6-game win streak. And in the middle of all that, Jordan Binnington does this.
And the Hawks on it. And fed to center by McCabe, and a 2-on-1 for Chicago. Kurashev, and a shot, and what a save on Radish by Binnington with the glove.
And she's got to be proud of her son here. Good pass by the Blackhawks going right to left. And then Jordan Binnington with a great push right now. Great leg strength, getting over there, getting that glove up high, knowing that the Blackhawks player is going to be looking to go top shelf. We see here how much area he actually covers.
He didn't have a very good start to the season, and now he's making saves like this. He's been in hat picks a few times this season. Just like in 2019, the Blues go as Jordan Binnington goes. In 2019, he was incredible, and that's why they won the Cup. But you'll notice they were in last place earlier in the season, and that's because Binnington wasn't even there. Now he's there and good, and the rest of the league better be paying attention. That's a hat pick. More from the Blues, we have Ryan O'Reilly in a tight squeeze.
Looking for Saw down low. And now it's Levo with it. Back for Falk. Return feed to Levo. To the goal line. O'Reilly shoots. What a goal by O'Reilly to the top corner. And it's 4-2. A brilliant backhander.
Levo goes to the right. Doesn't shoot it. Oh my goodness. Holy jumping. What a backhander there by Ryan O'Reilly. Didn't quite see it from my angle at first. He surprises everybody.
Now, first and foremost, I think all goals by Ryan O'Reilly should be called back because that stick is illegal. It is big. It is perfectly flat, except for the part at the end that is curved like this. That is a garden tool, not a hockey stick, and I don't think any other player in the National Hockey League would have even close to the amount of success that Ryan O'Reilly has with that stick. Who even told him how to do? Who told him that would be a good idea? Doesn't matter because he can do stuff like that. That's a hat pick. Next we go to the Dallas Stars. Very underrated trade. Now the Rangers are not accustomed to trading a guy named Lundquist, but they did. It's just his first name was Nils. Former first rounder was traded to Dallas for a first rounder. That's actually kind of a big deal. Well, here he is scoring a goal for his new team in the Dallas Stars. Unreal goal too.
Nils Lundquist walking the blue line. Goes to the backhand. Now in deep, chips it, and he scores! What a goal!
This is God level stuff. He's been very good lately. Little high priest a head fake at the blue line, then takes it himself, shows backhand all the way in, and from a near impossible angle, gets it to the forehand and sticks it shelf past Bobrovsky. What an individual effort. Yeah, you go celebrate that indeed. He almost wrecked himself on the jump into the glass.
Come for the individual effort, stay for the whatever that celly was. You know the saying, act like you've been there before? That celly said the opposite, but I enjoyed it all the same. That's a hat pick. For our next hat pick, no one has been able to stop the New Jersey Devils. But the Ottawa Senators were also not able to stop the New Jersey Devils. But despite the loss, check out this save from Cam Talbot.
And he makes a save.
6'5", 202 pounds, 22 years old, out of Bern, Switzerland. He got a fifth-round pick back in 2018. Smith to the doorstep, bastion. Oh my goodness! Cam Talbot with a save of the year candidate.
And one more time. As the rebound comes out, Devils go in transition. Smith with a little toe drag gets it to the net. And Nate Bastian.
That is grand larceny, Cameron. Is it Cameron? Producer Nick, is it? Can you Google it? Well, whatever his name is, that's a hat pick. For our next hat pick, here's Nathan MacKinnon. I haven't actually seen this one before. I wonder if it's any good.
Manson forced another turnover. One-handed down low. Manson well up from his point position, 42 in the white. Send it back there to MacKinnon, who is covering up off a beautiful head fake. MacKinnon snaps it upstairs. Wow. That is what you would call an individual effort.
The referees are conversing at the penalty box right now after this shot went in. They're in disbelief also. Talk about the stick handles. We are mesmerized by Kuzi and his shootouts. How about this 5-on-5 and then the flip of the wrist to the apex of the crossbar and the post. MacKinnon strikes with some nifty moves.
What?
Are mesmerized by Kuzi and his shootouts. How about this 5-on-5 and then the flip of the wrist?
What? Like, Nathan MacKinnon and Darcy Kemper are going to be tied together. They're etched together, literally, in metal forever as Stanley Cup champions. Together. from just a few months ago. But it is a new season, and people were incredibly mouthy about how mediocre the Avs looked coming out of the gate this season. And I think Nathan MacKinnon is ready to make everybody pay, no matter who they are. That is that's witchcraft and a hat pick. For our next hat pick, the whole sequence is wild, made only better by the crowd. Listen in Montreal. Crank the volume for this one.
Matheson's got it. He'll shoot. Stopped by Hart again. Monahan after the puck. 8 seconds to go. Monahan to Caulfield. Fires just wide. Suzuki. One more chance. Caulfield scores! Oh, my stars! Cole Caulfield ties it.
Of Suzuki, the captain, to wait it out and then lay that laser pass through the seam to Caulfield, right in his wheelhouse, and Caulfield just gets really good contact on this.
Fantastic! When Montreal's going, there's fewer things better in hockey. That missed shot with about 5 seconds left, that should be it. That should be the game, that should be dead. But Nick Suzuki makes the pass to Cole Caulfield, and did you see this? Did you see this cheekiness after the play? Nick Suzuki giving Tony DeAngelo the little tap on the shin pads. What is it with Nick Suzuki and doing this to the Flyers? He did this in the bubble playoffs too. You're cheeky, you. That's a hat pick. And last but not least, a desperation save from Ryan Suter? Okay, I gotta watch this one live with you.
Great stop by Ottinger on Bailey inside on a backhand. Pajot thought he got it through his legs, and then the heroic intervention from Ryan Suter. Spun around, puck spinning toward the line. He barely got his stick back in his hands. Pretty dexterous stuff.
What?
All Ottinger could do, he was on his hands like a kitty, staring at
Oh
it.
my goodness. Dude, that shouldn't be allowed. Jake Ottinger is hard enough to beat. He's got a second goalie in there. I gotta say, that's a hat pick. So, that is it for this edition of Steve's Hat Picks. Thank you very much for watching. Did you notice the stain on my shirt that I was trying to hide the entire time? I didn't know it was there until about halfway through the video. If you're wondering what the stain is doing there, on my left shoulder, I have a toddler. When you hold the kid, yeah, you know how many times I've gotten halfway through a video and I'm like, oh, I have toddler snot on my shirt? Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Tell all your friends. If they have a toddler, like, bring more than one shirt to the function.